3 3-minute rounds of lightweight action, sponsored by Cobra Kai. First, in the blue corner, weighing in at 145.3 pounds. He stands 5'4". Fighting out of California MMA, his record 1-0. Introducing Taylor Alfaro. And in the red corner, he weighed in at 143.8 pounds. He stands 5'10". Fighting out of Team Diamond MMA with a record of 1-0. Here is Steven Hartman. Your referee giving instructions for tonight's fight, Mike Beltran.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
Taylor Alfaro is a wrestler with BJJ background and is 4-0, whereas Steven Hartman is 3-1, and he defines himself as a freestyle fighter. So this is going to be interesting because Taylor actually looks like a wrestler. So I think we're going to see Taylor want to take it to the ground right away.
That's Superman. Hopefully he's talking about those moves he might have
right
because
hand right
he's
off
going
the
to use
bat.
that reach.
Oh, he's setting it up. He's setting it up with that jab.
Yes,
nice.
he is. He's using it.
There you go.
Hartman is definitely, he was landing those straight punches.
Mixing it up.
I'm kind of shocked here a little bit by Taylor. I would expect him to want to take it to the ground right away.
Well, you got to give it to Steven. Steven's actually quick. He caught the leg. Taylor's going for his advantage.
Hartman's got him in guard, looking like he's trying to set up the triangle choke. It didn't work. Going around.
Taylor using his wrestling skills at this point.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. Steven's going to have to, at this point, stand it back up.
Well, they're back in the guard. He's looking for that arm bar. You can see how he's trapping the arm, setting it up. Went for the wrong one. Now he's trying to get that triangle choke, but you can see that Taylor is experienced. He's looking up. He's not going to fall for it.
Yeah, he's got experience in the ground. You can see that.
Yeah. And there he's stepping over. Again, beautiful. Showing his superiority on the ground there. Even though Alfaro keeps going back into that guard, you can tell he's very comfortable on the ground and is working it there. Now, all of these attempts to remember that Steven Hartman's doing on the ground is wasting it. I mean, it's energy. It's expending energy. Whereas if you see what Alfredo's doing, he's just laying on him. So here again, we see the war of attrition.
Alfaro is just raining those punches down.
Looking for the opportunity, not in a rush.
Third man in the ring, Mike Beltran, giving them their warnings. They need to stay active.
Well, they seem to be staying active, but really, Alfaro doesn't need to do much here. He just wait for Hartman to expend the energy here. Because technically, Hartman having the guard position, he's in the position that he should be the one initiating.
And there he stands him up.
And he stands him up, not enough action.
Mike's the type of person he wants to see non-stop action.
And I got to give it to Taylor here. He wants to bang with Hartman. Whoa,
he
lands that left.
That was a beautiful left. It looks like Alfaro is definitely bleeding at this point. So Superman is doing some damage.
That one too.
He catches the kick. He keeps landing those left hands there. And for that kind of reach, you wouldn't expect that.
Taylor is a fighter. He's 4-0.
He's breathing from his mouth. That's not a good sign
Well,
either.
he can't breathe out of his nose at this point because, you know.
Right. Well, you see he has an open mouth trying to get the air.
Yeah. It was a good action-packed first round of this fight.
It was.
And you can see Jason Glazar, matchmaker, ringside. He is on cloud 9 right about now.
Well, definitely a good match, evenly matched, despite the height difference. I'm kind of a little worried here, Tyler.
Hey, fans, an important announcement here. The after party is at the Tilted Kilt in Victorville at
gotta get that straight.
12409 Mariposa. That's the Tilted Kilt Victorville.
That's what I'm here for.
Google it. Hey, party with the fighters. Here's something cool.
okay.
Text CFL to 65374. That's text CFL to 65374.
Now, Steve Hartman over there looks a little tired. How do you score that right now, Danny?
I'm not really sure because you know, it appeared that
Taylor.
Taylor had the stand up, and on the ground he broke out of almost every submission. It didn't seem like he was in any big trouble, you know. So,
how do you have it, Lisa?
You know, Taylor started out and he was dominating, but I think the majority of the round it was, Steven started out dominating, then it went to Taylor, and I think Taylor was able to do it for longer, so I probably would have given that round to Taylor.
I have to agree with you. I give that round, if I have to Taylor. It's close, but I have to give it to Taylor.
Oh,
Taylor,
he's out.
That's it. Wow.
an impressive left hook right there.
That was the punch that he was landing toward the end of the first round at will, and obviously now he just stepped into it. He came out and he put his weight behind it.
That was amazing. That was a very clean shot.
It caught him as he was coming forward, and it caught him right underneath the chin, and it just jolted his equilibrium.
You know,
There's
once
no way of it down.
All right, now look at this beautiful left as he steps in, and he goes to finish, but luckily the ref was on top of it, Mike.
So he just pulled his punch.
I was going to say, Taylor showed a lot of respect and a lot of constraint at that point by just stopping.
Look, right here. He's stepping in, like you said. Steven Hartman's moving in, and he times it. Look at it. Here it comes.
There you go. One
right
to the body,
there.
and then just connected.
He just caught him on the side of the head.
Yep.
Yeah, right in the jaw.
That was beautiful. Fantastic job with Mike Beltran.
But in honesty, aren't you kind of shocked by this? Because this is kind of a David and Goliath thing going on here.
Yeah.
Tyler is so much shorter, and he just reached up there and knocked out Goliath. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I would not have expected the fight to go this way. I would have, if you would have asked me, I would have said Tyler's going to win by submission, taking him to the ground, wrestling BJJ background, and the tall guy gets knocked out.
You see Joe Condon in the ring there in his corner.
Yeah, Joe Condon, I noticed that, and that's why I commented that Joe was in there giving him his instructions. You know, Joe's an experienced MMA fighter himself. I like watching him fight. I hope that Steven Hartman is okay. He appears to be all right. Doctors are checking him out. His corner man's checking him out. Let's see if he can answer the bell here. Stands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these fighters. Let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end. 7 seconds of round 2. Your winner by KO in the blue corner, Taylor Alfaro. And also a big round of applause for his opponent, Steven Hartman.
Hey, put your hand up.
And I'm standing here with the winner, Taylor Alfaro. All right, that was impressive. I was ringside. I have a pretty good seat. That was amazing. Tell me how you're feeling right about now.
I'm feeling awesome. Nobody can take this away from me now. I mean, the devil can't take it away from me.
No one can take that away from you. There was a 6-inch difference with you and your opponent, and you didn't hesitate.
I mean, I fought guys who were 6'1", and I put them to sleep. So why not guys who are shorter? I'll put them to sleep. I mean, why not?
We were looking for you to obviously work your submission. And then when you looked for that opportunity, did you know that you had that opportunity?
Yeah, I knew. I knew when I started hitting him. I knew I was connecting. You know, I've sparred with big guys since I was a kid. So it's like, I mean, you can hit me all day. I mean, you can try, but it's like, I'm tough as nails.
All right, where we're going to see you next?
Whenever they get me an opponent.
We'll get you an opponent. There's no problem with that. All right, let's give him a great big round of applause. Again, Taylor Alfaro!